Hey there, Echo fans. I am Newton Dad, and this is Echo Arena Channel 1, VRML Channel 1. I'm flying solo for this match, this one being a quick pickup match that I wanted to catch before we got the matches on for later in the evening. But this one being an interesting one. We got Juicebox, who is currently unranked. This is their qualifying match, and to be clear, they have 2 games already played, and they have won both of them. Their opponent is Giggles, and they are jousting on the spot tonight and readying up on call. So I get that they are ready to have this one out. But who we have in the arena tonight? Let's see. Just pop that up on the screen there. We got Newt, Retro, Cats, and Whoosh on the side of Juicebox, and on the other side with just Giggles, got Mimsy, Babs, Sprocky, and Tiger Tech. So, you know, lots and lots and lots of names that we fully recognize and understand, and you know, guess that this thing is going to go in a very, very big way. Fast game, well-played game, and certainly will leave nothing on the table for either one of them. This game is remarkably close to the Challenger Cup rank, Giggles being at 21, and knowing that Juicebox is competing against them based on MMR matching means that, you know, they're up there as well. So we could very well see them break into the low 20s, if not even the high teens, at the end of this match. So keep your eyes peeled on the ranks. And, you know, as soon as they ready up, we are ready to roll with this one. See, the prediction points are coming in pretty heavy for Juicebox. A lot of respect for the names in the list here. Retro being the one that I'm least familiar with, but is actually Echo Cameron, just being renamed. So, yes, it's Newton doing casting and cams, so I am flying solo 100%. Got the controller here, got the computer in front of me. It's just me. Hi. How's it going out there? Kind of lonely in here. It's okay, though. Hopefully they'll get started here shortly. I've already pinged them. Got very few other things to say other than this is going to be a fantastic game. Let's see. We can look very quickly at the standings, since we're just hanging out waiting. And, well, there they are. Well, some of them, kinda. Jeez. Got a lot of broken images there. All right, so this being the current Master Tier and Challenger ladder, really the kind of the interesting side of this is how this game plays into that Challenger ladder. Seeing that Giggles is right there at 21st at 8-8 and an MMR of 1260, the teams right above and below this range are all kind of clamped together there. You see, all the way down to 25th, you got MMR 1260s, and all the way up to 19th. So those teams being so compressed together can absolutely float around very fast and move up and down on a win and a loss very, very, very easily. So that being said, the teams have been pinged. I do believe I hit enter. I did. So we're simply waiting on them. We do have a few more matches coming up later this evening, scheduled up with. There they are. Well, I'll stop rambling. But we do have we have 3 games planned later: Corrupt and G2X, Sir Swagly versus Phoenix, and one other one with some Master Tier teams. Let me get the button pushed here, get in the game. Ooh, 5-4. I'm behind. We got in there, kind of. And we'll see that the joust went to the side of Juicebox. So they got out there with a 1.9 seconds on the joust to the disc. So they're bouncing around. Whoosh is idling around that ghost block, and now moves over just a tiny bit, passes across to Newt. Newt just makes a dinger there on the first attempt. The goalie is absolutely under assault right now. Cats is literally being fixed to them. Babs is probably not very happy about that at the moment, as the disc does finally break free from the assault, and it is just loose now in the blue side. It is Babs picking that one up and chunking it downfield. The stack is on, and the pass is good. I'm sorry, the shot is good, and that is the first 2 points of the ball game. And Babs behind all of it. So Babs taking care of business all by themselves.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Okay. So first possession coming out for Juicebox. The first offensive possession. Cats rolling out with the disc, throwing it to the right side. Got Whoosh. Whoosh has the tunnel and bounces it off of it. Mimsy claims that one. Swings around block and decides to pass forward. We got a player waiting at the shield. The shot is good. Cats gets a hand on it, but not enough to keep it from going in the goal. So that is now the second goal in a row. For Giggles. Thank you so very much to Splice Knight for the tier 1 sub. 2 months in a row. Thank you. We appreciate that. Echo is indeed life. It is definitely life during season for sure for me, as I do almost nothing but develop on the casting package and cast matches during season, which is great. I love it. Great passing coming through on the side of Juicebox as Newt walks that one in, just shoots it a little bit too ambitiously. That is Retro trying to clean it up. Bounce off the backboard. Juicebox just really looking to get anything going here. A myriad of shots going at the goal, but none of them going in the goal. So that being the key factor, it is now Giggles pushing the disc back out, but Retro getting the pocket picked. The bounce pass going forward to Babs clearing it all the way down the field. It is a race now to the disc. Whoosh almost getting it there, just beyond his outreached hand. It is now picked up by Whoosh under definite assault. A little friendly help from Newt there, trying to push it through, but then getting it picked right back off. Wow, lots of turnovers. The clear goes forward. Tiger Tech handling that one, moving back and forth across the blocks, across the mid of the arena there, and it is Giggles deciding to back this one up and get a little sanity on it. Babs slowly moving forward now. Tiger Tech with the disc. Pushing up, got the cut, got Mimsy behind the goal, and now it is a 7-0 deficit. Giggles coming out strong, and you guys better hold on to your pants because those 4,200 channel points that are sitting on the bubble there for Juicebox are currently under assault, and better hope the Juicebox gets going again. Maybe opens up another box, gets some momentum going here. Maybe they need to hydrate. Cats rolling out, gets the pass over to Newt. That kid throws it up high. He gets a connection, and they back it out. So they are working a little bit more control here than they have been up to this point. It is Whoosh across down to Newt. Newt passing back up to the shield. Cat's got the moves and gets the points. First points on the board for Juicebox as they begin their rally.
11.
Table Gamer voted for Giggles. Well, there you go. That was a smart vote. Only 226 to versus 4,200. So if they do come out winning, you're going to come out with some points, and we're going to come out of this tunnel here with Giggles in possession of the disc. Tiger Tech bouncing it off the Geo. That is Whoosh picking that one up and sending it forward. Newt taking the shot, getting hit at the same time. Doesn't quite make the mark. The assault is not complete. And the pass is coming back. They are resetting this one. It is Newt in possession. Sorry, Cat's in possession. Cat's moving around, just waiting for somebody to come pressure him. He gets the pass up ahead to Whoosh. Whoosh looking at it high, not getting anything done there. Mimsy picking the pocket and sending it very deep. Looks like it almost could be a Mel slot. Didn't quite make it. Could almost make it off the bounce. Didn't make it off the bounce. Mimsy finishing it one end to the other. And that is 9-2 now on the side of Giggles.
11.
A little criticism coming in from Whoosh's teammate there. We will not repeat that one. Be nice, please, original. You are a Canadian after all. You have a reputation to uphold. This is Cats rolling out for Juicebox. First pass to Whoosh. Whoosh passing over to Newt. Newt now handling it under no pressure. Moving forward, just pauses for a moment. Grabs a couple geos and decides to back it up. That is Cats taking that backline duty as he has been up to this point. A high pass to Whoosh is good. The cross pass is awesome. And Retro finishes that one up. That AKA Echo Cameron moving on to the new name Retro. Kind of refitting the name, I guess you could say. Hey, number one bug. Good to see you there. All the screaming in the comms could definitely be a thing. I can hear him screaming from upstairs, and it is a regular thing when he's playing Echo. So the comms are probably all about the same on this team. There's Newt claiming that one, and the long shot is good. We raised him right in this household. He can shoot his 28-meter shots, and he makes them. It is now a 2-point game. Juicebox now just on the rally. Literally, I believe unanswered point after unanswered point. Now, yeah, it has been. Oh, actually, Mimsy snuck one in there while I wasn't looking. It is Sprocky rolling out with the disc and just getting the first pass up. Nice bounce forward, but it's going to be loose. It is in the bubble, though, and the orange team just didn't read it, didn't pick it up, and that became points right on the response. Giggles now keeping that 4-point lead. 3.5 minutes left on the clock here. It's going to get interesting right about here as the possession is back in the hands of Juicebox. They're lining up in the tunnel, and we can see what they're going to do right now. The rollout, Cat's got the disc. Moves forward to Bowtie, touches and throws it left to Newt under his heavy assault. There's a stack right there, but Newt trying to fight back, taking the 2 on and getting it done. Interestingly enough, Cameron with the long shot, not quite on it, got the ding instead. That is going to be Giggles picking it up. Mimsy chucking it through there, just trying to get it through the low valley, but there is lots of traffic down there. Newt patrolling down there. Mimsy getting the throw forward and picked off immediately. Cat's waiting on the back line there, now pushing around, waiting for somebody to come push him. Not seeing it just yet, so he's going to move forward a little bit. Cross pass over into the other trap where Newt is waiting. Newt chucking it up to Cloud, where there is Whoosh. Whoosh moving forward, but they just decided to back it up. Cat's now passing. Newt taking a shot, but that is a no from Babs. Babs not having that one, and they get it pushed back out. Babs again with the clear. Babs working every bit of this, taking the shot now. That one's right on the mark, and that is a 28 meter. I guess they raise him right in that house, too.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8,
All right, the timer ticking off.
6, 5,
And we are going to see is now a 7-point lead being held by Giggles. So they are extending now with some unanswered points of their own. It is a cross pass down low to Newt, from Newt, and that one is just loose. Woosh having to chase it down. Gets the cross, the pass behind the goal, and wow, that was some moves. Retro doing some dancing, getting the job done. And that is now a 5-point game. So still anyone's game in this point. All the math still works out. It still could be any possible way. Good to see you, Mr. Smooth Riding. I hope you appreciate that your name is now up in lights on the Patreon sponsors. We appreciate the heck out of that, man. Thank you so very much for being a part of that. And the Patreon sponsorship is definitely something that VRML is looking to extend upon, enhance, and see a little bit of, a turn of how we handle our monies and what we do with it. Because we're needing to expand. We're needing to keep enhancing ourselves. Babs walking that one all the way in, taking the steezy route, bouncing off the backboard, and just finishing that one up, getting in the head game there. It is 16-9. Looks like Giggles will snicker their way back into the locker room for the round 1 victory, according to my mathematical calculations, with just under a minute to go and 7 points separating. That is going to be too much for Juicebox to overcome in this round. Looking for momentum points or souvenirs at this point. It is the stack of the Giggles team looking at that souvenir, claiming that one and moving it forward. But it is intercepted. Whoosh back in the background, waiting for that one. We're playing ping pong back and forth now. Tiger Tech just kind of dumping that one into the zone. It goes off the screen, and it just is free. 30 seconds left on the clock. As I said, this one will go into Giggles' hands. It has been a little bit of a back and forth. We've seen Juicebox kind of struggle to get any consistency going, as they're still kind of looking like the new team that they are. A little bit of looseness, a little bit of solo play, and not a lot of connection between them just yet. Giggles, of course, with a heck of a lot more experience in that capacity. So we're seeing round 1 roll out, and that will be Giggles taking that first round. As I'll push all the buttons that are necessary here. And I will bring my camera on and say hi. Hello. Yeah, so, okay. Table Gamer's asking about the ranks. What's the 2 on the top of your name for? That's because that's who you voted for, the second team that was listed, which is Giggles. Meaning if you win, the channel points are going to be extensive in your side because there's not a lot voted for Giggles and a whole lot voted for Juicebox. Cool. And then, of course, the ranks, we have, of course, Juicebox is 456. They have yet to actually rank in. They're still a new team. And then Giggles on 21st. So they're sitting there firmly in Diamond. And a really, really nice showing from both sides. Honestly, Babs, like I said in the match, working both sides of the equation. Not only working the saves, but also leading his team, their team in points as well. So we have a new stat on the scoreboard we're trying out. The T/O is turnovers. So that is a combination of steals and interceptions. The number a little bit different than the steals number, moves a little faster, and tends to tell a story a little bit better. So round 2, lining up right here, and we will get back in this right now. All right, countdown's coming on. We'll get off this close-up of the disc and move back. Oh, there they are. And that one went in the hands of Juicebox. It went sailing into the Giggles zone where there's a backstack waiting patiently for it to come at them. The stack for Juicebox reels that one in pretty fast. That is Newt and Whoosh bouncing around on that one. They get it kind of off the lip of tunnel and picked up. That was then Katz getting his bell rung as he took possession of it momentarily. Just deep into the side of Juicebox, and the first points of round 2 on the hands of Mimsy, taking care of business.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Okay, the countdown coming through. 9 minutes and a few seconds left on the clock, so just the first minute of the match and the first points of the match of the round there have been expended. His first passes across, and that one is scuffed and sent loose. It is a race, and it's going to be picked up by Newt. Newt moves it forward, but only finds Tiger Tech in the end result of that one. The big stack is coming through on the side of Giggles, but they overshoot a tiny bit. That is Newt picking it up, punishing that, and bringing it back to the mid, but just coming through the zone was the other stack of Giggles. Newt saying, okay, I'll try this again. Gets the long clear off the Geo, off the walls, gets it into teammates' hands, so that one ends in a little bit better result. Pass forward to Newt, looking for a connection, but doesn't quite find one. I hear the screeching from upstairs, as that is Retro cleaning that one up, bringing it behind the goal and releasing it for the first 2 points for Juicebox. Bug over there coaching, saying placement. Placement of what? Bug, what are we talking about here?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, this one rolling out now. A big fast boost out coming on. Sprocky handling the QB duties and getting out to Tiger Tech. Tiger Tech moving over to Babs. Babs finding the connection up high, or looking for the connection up high, but not finding it. That is Kat's going to grab that one and chuck it forward. The clear is bouncing off the Geo, and Whoosh picks it up. Whoosh moving it over to Newt. Newt on the right side of the arena, where he's not used to being for the most part. Puts it back in Whoosh's hands. Whoosh dancing around, gets the goal, and Retro is cheering him on, throwing the arms in the air, waving around like he just don't care. Is Newton's son Newt? Well, as a matter of fact, he is. Newton Dad means he's Newt's dad. That's my kid. That's how we roll in this house. All right, so Sprocky having the disc and rolling out with Babs. Babs to Tiger Tech. Tiger Tech down low looking for Mimsy. They've all touched it now, so they can proceed to put it in the goal if they like. But Katz has more to say about that than they do, so Katz rolls it back out to the other side. That is a long clear. Big movement from the orange squad. Everybody showing up, and Whoosh finishing that one off. 7-2. It is definitely a different looking game here in round 2. Smooth riding, he should not be Newton Dad's son. I followed him into this game, so I followed the Newt 0N, and he had Newton, Newt 0N, I think he was underscore initially, and so I just added dad on the, or dash dad to the end of it. And then he shortened his name, and then I didn't shorten mine, so that's why we have a little bit disparate results in our name. He didn't like being called or related to Sir Isaac Newton, the antithesis of this game being the person who defined gravity. But anyway, Tiger Tech, I digress. Tiger Tech taking the shot, but that it was a denial as it came off the hand of somebody in the goal. Not quite sure who got that one. Retro putting the hands on that one, moving it forward, has Katz in tow. Katz just stopping at Bowtie, dropping off to Newt on the left side of the arena. Newt passing it back to Katz. Katz looking at the shot and getting it. They have dropped it in that right pocket a couple of times now. I think maybe they've figured out that there's a hole over there that's a little bit bigger.
11, 10, 9, 8,
Newton Dad has a nice ring to it. Well, thank you, Bub. I think at this point people have just become accustomed to it. Initially it was probably a little bit jarring, and you know, a lot of people don't like calling me dad. Some people do though. Lots of people like. I don't mind it. I'm a dad. I embrace it. Whoosh has the disc now. He's facing off with Tiger Tech and winning that 1v1, getting the pass. Ooh, the pass is deep. Defense picking it up, trying to work here, and they're trying to get it out of their zone. It's now a 9-2 game, so this one has turned the tables on Giggles. Babs looking to move down, but there's just a fast orange team beating them all the way back to the disc. Tiger Tech picked that one off and tries to make a shot, but doesn't quite finish the equation. It's just loose now as the stuns come out, the dusties come out, everybody gets a nice hit on there, and Cats with the speed gets the flat bounce and the finisher. It's not a 10-point lead. Smooth riding, calling me Paps. That's you. You did that one. You know, you do you. That's an Echoholic thing for dang sure. Dude, Paps. All right, so here we go. It is Giggles rolling out. They saw that stack go flying by for Juicebox. Probably thankful they didn't catch that one right in the face. That was a pass back and forth, just kind of, you know, making a little monkey in the middle action as they find some time. But the defense is back. Newt was back for that one, chunks it all the way down to deep and gets the nice wall bounce on that right wall. Katz is working forward, just got his bell rung though by Babs. So Babs finishing that one by moving it out and giving it right back to Retro. Retro just feeling it. Bouncing off the wall, finding a geo, waiting for pressure. The stack's kind of backing up. They're kind of feigning the attack at the moment, so they're still around the neighborhood. Tiger finally pulls out, and then pulls up on him, and that was a mishandle there. Got all the way through. Tiger Tech throwing it deep in the orange side, so it is Juicebox on the defense now. Retro in the goal as they get it passed all the way up into the cloud. And that, you know, that's just Whoosh is just being patient now, which is, you know, absolutely what they should be doing. They have the great lead. They don't have anything to worry about as far as anything other than keeping points off the board or just even trading blows. Trading blows at this point is absolutely fine. It's going to keep them in this with 3.5 minutes to go. No problems for that whatsoever. Babs getting the 3-pointer there. You know, chucking away at the points as best they can. Major comeback for Juicebox. I think, you know, Juicebox, honestly, playing with Cameron was a quick decision today. So that's not something they've synchronized on. And being such a new team, you know, it's hard. It's hard to get, you know, chemistry going. Whoosh with an open shot and drains it from 13 out. You can't leave him that lonely. He's gonna punish that. I mean, these guys are really good players, and they don't mess around. As you can see, Whoosh still, you know, he took a look at that and he's like, "Yep, that's in."
5, 4, 3.
Whoosh makes another shot. Yes, Bub. A good shot at that.
The round has begun.
Round beginning. Tiger Tech pushing it forward. That was, you know, goalie in the goal waiting, so the offensive reaction was pretty limited. They didn't have a lot of options. Wow, that one turned around fast. Whoosh turning around, sending the 180 in, but straight into the hands of Babs. Babs waiting patiently in the goal, saying, "Yep, he's gonna shoot." That's a nice shot, a wide open shot from the right side, 23 meters out. Babs finishing that one up, just playing everywhere. This is, you know, Babs and company at this point because they have been scoring like a machine.
7, 6.
Killing it, as Smooth Riding says. Killing it. Hey, Cruisin'. Welcome to the cast. Good to see you on this side of the equation. We always love to watch you play, but it's also good to see you in the chat watching a good match here. Retro finding the disc there and a nice long clear. Finds a pass up. That is Whoosh. Whoosh dancing around. Gets the little inside dinger. And that is 2 more points on the board for Juicebox. They did lose the first round, so it is looking like we will absolutely see this round 3 coming at us as Juicebox have turned it on. Maybe they just needed a little wake-up time after their nappy nap, and their Juiceboxes are kicking in. You know, the sugar levels are rising. Sprocky with the rollout. Tiger Tech up to Mimsy. Mimsy looking at the goalie on the other side, so that is a good, well-placed defense as Babs is now working the line, pushing it forward. Tiger Tech getting it behind the goal. Now he moves in front. Pass to the front, incomplete. Gets it to another teammate though. Mimsy taking the shot, but getting denied. That is Retro putting the hand on that one. Tiger Tech now trying again, and the slamma-jamma is there. Babs saying, let's get this done, because man, this one is a runaway right now, and we only got 44 seconds, so it's going to be souvenir points from this point on. Juicebox will take this one. 7 points cannot be made up in 36 seconds, no matter how you try. The clock do just keep rolling. Newton, Dad, did you shave your head? Why would I shave my head? I have long, luxurious hair at 50 plus years old. That would be insane. No, I did not shave my head. And the shot for Giggles. Wait, no, sorry, my bad. That was Newt getting that one in. It went in the orange side though, so that might have been off his hand. I'm confused. I'm old. Somebody help me. That's the round. That's the round. We are out of the time here, and that is round 2. First win to the orange side. Did they just self-goal? Am I freaking out? What just happened there? I was talking. Somebody talking about hair, and I got upset. No, here's my hair, see? Green screen's just working extra hard. Anywho, hi. Wow, that's not exactly the scores either. It looks like Spark decided to do its own thing and tell us the round 2 score twice, so disregard that. That's just a little monkey in the middle action of its own. We'll zero those guys out so they're not so confusing. And we will be moving to a round 3, so looking at the board, we see scoreboard bingo is just short on a couple on the side of Juicebox. We see Retro needing a turnover of some sort, a steal or an interception. We need Whoosh working the defense to get the save so he can finish that side out completely for the side of Juicebox. And on the other side, points are missing from Sprocky and Tiger Tech, and a couple other things, assists, saves. There's a few missing still on the side of Giggles. That whole round, though, what happened? We shifted gears and went the other direction. 17-12 doesn't really say the whole story there, but that was definitely a story change. This whole storyline went the other direction, and that was all Juicebox all day as they cleaned up. And you know, momentum is one thing, or maybe it's just getting a good warm up and getting in the game. I don't know. It's, you know, you guys tell me, and we'll all know then. But, you know, blue team now is pushing the disc back in, but that is just momentary. So the orange team, Retro taking the shot, but not making the connection. Let's see if he gets another chance at that, but he passes it over to Whoosh, who's dancing around, but gets his pocket picked by Babs. Babs, the one-man wrecking crew here, working that disc, getting it back out, but Newt flinging it back into the zone. Whoosh, another hand on it, but not a really accurate one, so that one goes winding off the other wall there. On the far side, it looks like Newt's going to be in the neighborhood, a little 50 action there, but he loses that one. And the disc is through. Mimsy making the big clear, and they got the stacks, but man, the bell was rung. Babs got stuck in their tracks, and that was the end of that story. Cross pass back to Babs, and Babs just floats that one in for the first 2 points of round 3. And honestly, you know, Giggles looks like they're inspired. They look like they have tightened the nuts and bolts up on this machine, and they are, you know, working pretty cleanly. So Juicebox better be minding their P's and Q's, because I think they're in for a fight here. They roll out, and it is Cats rolling it out to Newt. Yeah, that kid. He throws it low over and finds Whoosh, and Whoosh just finds it. That was just classic pub split and well executed at that. Under heavy pressure, though, you watch that replay, he had 2 players on him, and he still managed to get that shot in. So, you know, poise and situational awareness is definitely something that Whoosh has in spades. You know, these guys, all these players, absolutely, the top of the ladder, the best of the non-master tier players are right here in this arena in front of you. And any of these guys could easily be in the Challenger Cup in the next cycle. So we see the pass coming in, and that is Retro reading that one beautifully and pushing it all the way out, getting the bounce up, and the favorable bounce to Newt. Newt not finding the goal. We'll have to give him a couple of laps around the arena for that one. But the clear is really nicely done, and the disc is flown deeply into the orange side. So Juicebox now having to work it back out to the mid. That is Retro in command of it. Again, waiting for the team to move forward, not under any pressure. Looking backward, looking forward, making sure they're not going to get attacked from anywhere. Counting the numbers, finding them. Newt trying that simple tapper, but the goalie was reading that one all day long. Babs pushing the disc forward, not taking the open shot, even though they had a lane momentarily. Maybe they thought they were going to get read by that stack. Probably true, though. Newt working through the zone there, gets the disc but passes it directly back into the hands of Giggles. Giggles moving it back into Babs' hands, so they're moving forward. Babs dancing around the Geo. That's Retro picking that one up. The steal is a steal, so it is now back on the right wall, and that one just was a stack race and won that time by Giggles. That one getting picked up, though. Retro passing across. That is Newt. Newt dancing, shooting, but not getting that one in. Babs working that steel curtain back there, stopping everything coming in that blue bubble. Doing a fantastic job in goal as Babs. Doing a fantastic job in general. That one from Whoosh, so too many inputs to read, and finally the connection is made. That is now a 3-point lead for Juicebox over Giggles as they've managed to take command over this round again. You know, it's been a bit back and forth, and that was a long time waiting to get that goal in the net, but it was on the side of Juicebox. Now rolling out is Giggles. Sprocky with first pass out to Babs. Babs being patient, as is the stack attacking, being patient. Still together is that stack, looking at Tiger Tech from behind, though, and getting the disc all the way down the field, but Whoosh picks it up. And just waiting for everybody to establish where they're going to be. He is open for the moment, Whoosh, and gets the long throw, but it hits the Geo and fools everybody as a bad bounce comes through. It is finally read by Newt, who's moving around in the valley. It gets the pass forward to Retro. Retro up to Whoosh, but not on the mark, so it's going to bounce down the walls and under contention there. Newt getting a stun on the head for his attempt to grab it. And the disc is free again, bouncing off Double Diamond. Coming back over to us. We're getting a first-person look at that one. Cat's pressuring to try to keep that one in the possession, but it does wind up going the other way. Cat's reeling that one in and getting the possession moving forward again. Retro down to Newt. Newt on the floor, under pressure, has a bunch of people in front of him. Takes the shot and makes the shot. That is 5 minutes to go. And we have a 6-point game. It a lead for Juicebox 8-2. Over Giggles, so they are still just seeing a little bit of momentum. They can afford to trade goals at this point and just keep going, or keep stacking points on. It is up to Giggles to start answering the call here and get some unanswered points through the back line of Juicebox, but this is not the way to do it. Giving Cats the shot, and Sprocky got the hand, but the Chicago or dragged it in, possibly. More likely dragged it in the trajectory they were on. No, sorry, it was Newt taking the shot. You see the shot go in, yeah, and it looked like Sprocky just dragged it through. Could have been a Chicago. Rolling through. We got Tiger Tech picking up the second pass, and that's intercepted again. So the rollouts are getting a little bit scuffed from Giggles, as they seem like they might be, that was close, as they might be pushing just a little bit hard to try to keep things going, keep some positive flow going. But unfortunately, they're seeing nothing but missed shots and interceptions at the moment. That one comes through on a low pass. Looked like it could have been nice for Mimsy, but they didn't quite get their hands on it and didn't track it down. Newt picking that up, bouncing it off the top of the tunnel, so it takes a couple bounces around and trap now. And Cats reels it in, chunks it forward off the right wall, but nobody there except for the defense. That's Babs yet again. Babs. That's the defense yet again. So Newt working that stack in the back line, getting that done. Bounces it off the popcorn Geo. Picked up by the defense now and moved through the mid, crossing all the way across the whole arena. See here the yells coming from upstairs, so something big must be happening. Some comms going on. The passing is really nice from Giggles, as the redirection was almost spot on. Unfortunately, didn't quite make its mark. The second attempt doesn't make its mark as well. Giggles kind of under the gun here as Newt picks that one up and pops it forward. It's now in the trap. It's just going to be all Juicebox all day. Retro trying to move that one forward, loses the handle on it, but there's plenty of players around the neighborhood looking to help him out. Newt moving forward with it, goes up to the ceiling, grabs the ceiling, just looking to shake Tiger Tech off, and does. It's the low pass to Whoosh, who's dancing around on the boot. Has plenty of passes behind him if he wants to reset, but he doesn't choose that. He chooses the drive. And the drive gets picked off. The disc is now free, moving around in the blue side. Gets a pass connection down to Sprocky. Sprocky looking around to how to stay out of trouble there and just not doing it. Newt moving it forward. Up to Whoosh. Whoosh now moving forward in the arena. Uncontested at the moment. Just kind of hanging out. We'll go in his first person, see what he looks like. Moving forward, sees Mimsy coming at him. A little look around, a little dance around, a little juke around. Oh my God, I'm going to get sick here. Break away. And there he is. He's a statue. He got it picked off. So I think the juice box is just playing time here. 2 minutes on the clock here. And honestly, if they just mark some more time in here, they've got this thing in the bag. 8 points separates them. That's going to be 13-2 now. So 11 points separating them. And that is going to be the Ice Ice Baby. And that game is over. Yeah, original, you can call it. It is time. Pack up the ice chest, get the kids in the minivan, and then it's going to be time to go home and have some pizza. Hey, Rocks Titan. Yeah, Woosh is a little nutty, isn't he? There's a long shot, but that doesn't make it anywhere productive. It comes back into the mid now, and everybody's kind of running at it, but Woosh finally winds up with it. Passes it up to Newt. Newt moving forward, has a pass to Cats. Cats hanging out, just kind of slowing things down. Playing field commander like he has been doing the whole round, whole game. Whoosh working the side, gets the great cut pass to Newt. Newt finishes that one off from the 1 meter distance, and this one couldn't be more over if it tried. 15-2, 13-point lead. Juicebox rolling the reverse sweep, the slow start. You know, call it what you want. It is what it is, and it is going to be a W for them, and they are going to get ranked into the top 20 with that win. I'm pretty sure it's hard to go down from Giggles' rank from where they were. So that is now going to be Whoosh, who just picked up that nice save, and he's under pressure. You know, this is just pride points here at this point. Some souvenirs to take home to the parents, take to the family. Say hi to mom. Call your mom, by the way. We'll quote Dimly on that one. That's a good one. The clear going through, and we got the shot. The shot is denied, but pulled directly in by my kid, and I'll have a talk with him about that later.
12, 11, 10,
That's the game, y'all. I mean, self-goal meta. We've been seeing it all day, but it is what it is, and what that is round 2 win for the orange team, and that will be the match. And the only one in this set, I just chose to pick this one up because it was going to be interesting, and I wanted to watch the game. And you know what? I can do it like this. It's caster privileges. Anywho, you know, you see the scores, you see everything there. Babs, wow, what a night for Babs. Look at those stats. 19 points, 1 assist, 8 saves, 2 turnovers, 26 stuns. Putting the team absolutely on their back, killing it on both ends, cruising, sending out props. Absolutely. A 6 stat line. That is amazing. Whoosh doing a pretty darn good job for themselves, though. 15 points on the board. A lot of assists, 4 assists. You know, didn't do much on the defensive side. A lot of stuns. Newt playing both ends of the game as well. You know, Cat's playing both ends of the game. Retro playing both ends of the game. Retro got some saves there that didn't show up because Retro was in the net, and it was a thing. Yeah, the team was on Babs' back for sure. I mean, you can see Mimsy, the only other point person on Giggles with points. Yeah, exactly. They just needed a little bit more, and they were essentially at the end of the story. We're outgunned at the tail end of it, and you know it happens, and you get outgunned, and you get these teams like Juicebox that, you know, pop in 4 names, 5 names, 6 names out of nowhere, and all of a sudden, you know, they're you know, in the race for Challenger Cup. Same could be said about Calypso. They're kind of another one that just showed up, and here they are, you know, looking at the top of the ladder. But that being said, you know, this was just a onesie. We do have several games coming up in a little while. Let me get that list of games back going in front of me. I just redid my schedule today, and I can see in all its glory. Coming up at 8 p.m. Central, or 9 Eastern. That's going to be Corrupt versus G2X. That'll be me and Sir Dimwee. And then following that up at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central, will be the game Sir Swagwee versus Phoenix. The namesake of the Dimwee himself is going to be playing on screen against Phoenix. And that will be followed up finally with the Master Tier match of the night. That will be Redshift versus Anomaly. That's 10 Eastern, 9 Central. And Sir Dimwee and I will carry all of those. We're looking at venues tomorrow. We'll see Kangarillas versus Crescendo as the ultimate match, I think, in that one. So it should be an interesting day tomorrow as well. But that will do it for me for now. And let me not forget to give you your channel points. Choose the outcome for the Juice Box Heroes, and they take the win. So not a big shift of points. You guys were right, and 4,200 points versus 226, and that will do it for us. And until we see you guys again, I will say see you later.
And we're underway.
VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Border Foods, VR Cover, ProTube VR,